Inspiration is a guest that does not willingly visit the lazy. Laziness is a secret ingredient that goes into failure. But it's only kept a secret from the person who fails. If we don't start today, it will be too late for tomorrow. Luck is always the last refuge of laziness and incompetence. The trouble with the world is that laziness is seldom curable and never fatal. Laziness will stop your progress in your spiritual practice. Failure is not our only punishment for laziness, there is also the success of others. If you wait for the mango fruits to fall, you'd be wasting your time while others are learning how to climb the tree. Stay away from lazy parasites, who perch on you just to satisfy their needs. They do not come to alleviate your burdens, hence, their mission is to distract, detract and extract, and make you live in abject poverty. Offer the lazy an egg, and they'll want you to peel it for them. Laziness is the first step towards efficiency. Laziness may appear attractive, but work gives satisfaction. Stop sleeping, get to work. You will have much time to sleep when you die. When we hold back out of laziness, that is when we tie ourselves into knots of boredom. I never work just to work. It's some combination of laziness and self-respect. Curiosity, rationalization, and laziness are no match against courage, self-control, and mental toughness. The lazy will always attribute genius to some inspiration that comes from mere waiting. You are only as lazy or lacking in willpower as you think you are. You can't teach people to be lazy, either they have it, or they don't. You make name for yourself when you overcome pain, weakness, laziness and ignorance. Run away from laziness, work hard. Touch intuition and listen to the heart, not marketing directors. Dream. Lazy people tend not to take chances, but express themselves by tearing down others' work. Ignorance is a matter of laziness, indifference, and apathy. There is a great volcano sleeping in every laziness. The devil often finds work for them who find none for themselves. Laziness is my biggest pet peeve of all time. Get up, make a plan, do the work, and love yourself, people. God does not like lazy people, He likes those who work. I choose a lazy person to do a hard job. Because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. To the lazy man the world appears bereft of all blessings. If poor, he has no friends; if rich, he has no ambition, he aims at nothing, and generally hits his mark. Kill the darlings in your life. Laziness, wishful thinking, procrastination, kill them. You don't get lucky while sitting in the sofa with arms crossed doing nothing. You can be lucky only when you are prepared. Laziness. Unwarranted repose of manner in a person of low degree. I'm lazy. But it's the lazy people who invented the wheel and the bicycle because they didn't like walking or carrying things. I'd be more frightened by not using whatever abilities I'd been given. I'd be more frightened by procrastination and laziness. Progress is made by lazy men looking for easier ways to do things. Sometimes being lazy is much favorable than laboring without a purpose. A life of leisure and a life of laziness are two things. There will be sleeping enough in the grave. The only time a lazy man ever succeeds is when he tries to do nothing. Nothing irritates me more than chronic laziness in others. Mind you, it's only mental sloth I object to. Physical sloth can be heavenly. The lazy man is usually an ideal man, for he lives on theory, sleeps on hope, and dies in despair. A lazy man would have every day a holiday. I don't like laziness or cutting corners. Fight your fear, your laziness, your ignorance before you worry about fighting the competition. I've heard that hard work never killed anyone, but I say why take the chance? If there's an easier, more efficient way to do something, trust a lazy person to find it. The most basic human impulse is toward entropy and laziness. The less we have to do to grow spiritually, the more likely we are to do it. It's a disease of critics that once they've labeled someone, it's very hard to change their perspective. It's laziness. Laziness travels so slowly that poverty soon overtakes him. The lazy man claims he is too heavy for light work and too light for heavy work.